were welcomed, because a lot of cities like Chicago and Milwaukee and St. Louis, they really push white people out of the black neighborhoods so that the black people are where the black people are, and that's really the fucked up part about nowadays is they put all the gangs near each other, and that's what's the problem is.
And it's just racist. It's like,
well, that's not necessarily why. It's because they don't like.
It's
the
inhumane.
Government doesn't want white people near that, and it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
But
It's
I think the
inhumane.
biggest part is just integrating, really just giving them the equal opportunity as everybody else. Really, women shouldn't need the equal opportunity because they do have it. No offense, but they
yeah.
really need to include the youth more opportunity. No matter the color, no matter the like anything. Like
Yeah.
I really think that's the most important thing is getting them into programs, or not even programs, just giving them the opportunity to maybe, let's say, play basketball every Friday night with the boys. Yeah, they might like smoke a blunt or something, but I'd like in my professional opinion, I would rather someone smoke a blunt and play basketball than smoke a blunt and go do a drive-by shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So more activities to do. You know,
yeah, like more.
This
more
generation,
community
like-
things. So they're out in the community.
This generation like keeps isolating themselves. Like every
And
14-year-old,
that's the
I
thing.
see them like,
Social media really promotes this shit. You know, the algorithm really promotes like violence,
yeah,
and I
I've
don't
seen it.
support it,
Really,
but I don't disagree with it. They are their own company. It's fucking monopoly. I don't give a fuck what they do. I just would rather if they promoted some more positive things. But in reality, it is what it is. I cannot change it. I'm only me. So I support what they're doing because it's their business, and we live in America.
yes.
But I do not support the views that come with it.
And also like this generation, like it's like the least religious generation. Like we're the
It's
most.
actually not true, believe it or not.
What?
The reason you might think that is because a lot of people don't.
I would
just-
agree with you, and it's the less religious, but that doesn't mean it's any less. People are still just as faithful as they've always been. They're just disagreeing with organized religion more and more because, quite frankly,
Yeah,
organized
I
religion
would
is a
say
scam.
yeah, I would urge you to research this stuff because it's really not religion. It's more of what he just said, the organized faith, because they really push a lot of shit that they shouldn't, like paying for shit to go to trips that really don't
Religion
mean shit to
itself
the kids.
requires it to be organized. You could be
hold on.
faithful and not be part of an organized religion.
Hold on, I got a really good thing for this. Because I did go to youth group a couple years, and I felt really uncomfortable. I think the fact that people go there to like be religious makes kids uncomfortable because
Yeah.
they'd rather practice it on their own time. My generation is really all about what they want, and there's no problem with that. So if they want to read
And
the
this-
Bible at home, all the power to them. But I think really the biggest thing is just let them do their thing. They're no less religious than the generation before and the generation before that. It
Yeah.
all comes with time, and it all comes with the generation. So in reality, it's still as religious,
But
but
there's
it's
like
more modern.
there's
as to
also
say.
another problem. Like
Whoa, I'm getting ear ripped. 1 second. Whoa.
there's also like another problem with our generation. Like every like child, like they're
You
just
should be good, bro. My
glued to
bad,
their
my
like
bad. I got jump
electronics.
scared,
Like
my
they
bad,
won't
dude. I
go
didn't mean to
outside.
cut you
They
off or
won't.
anything.
But you want to know why they're glued to their phones?
Yeah, they just
Have nothing better to do.
Media.
Their parents don't either their parents don't get on them about going out and doing stuff, or the parents don't do enough for the kid to have an opportunity to go out and do
That's
stuff.
how they're not
Going back to the
I
gang
think.
violence stuff, people who actually there's a really good statistic for this, and I don't like statistics, but this one is really prominent. I don't remember the exact statistic, but like over half the percentage of people who commit gang affiliated crimes is because they don't have anything better to do. And I watch Tommy G, I think his name is. He went to St. Louis and they literally said on Instagram wanting to go kill somebody because they have nothing better to do because
Yeah.
they sit on their phone all day. That's why I'm saying get them out in the community, get everybody out in the community. That's the most important thing. But there's not
I think there's a few trolls in here. Like,
intriguing modern stuff for the kids.
please mute your mic.
I gotta
Please
hold
mute.
on.
Please mute.
You're on all gen, bro.
Please mute.
Is someone actually getting fucked? Like, I'm legit confused.
They need to get muted. Like I don't know what's going on. Just please like mute them or
Like they joined on
remove
like
them.
6 different accounts, bro. And they're all on the same Wi-Fi. You can tell.
They're trolling. They're trolls.
But, I want to explain something to you that
Please.
really I like to talk about. It's people need for a diagnosis. People need
There's literal.
to have something.
Mute them, just do anything.
Hold on, this guy.
Mute them, remove them, or do something.
Fucking bypassing my.
What the fuck is it? It's
He
a
just
fucking-
keeps playing the same fucking thing. This
What the
guy
hell? Nah, please do something. Mute them, remove them, ban their IP, like anything. Okay,
That shit smells awful.
are we good to go on to another?
It was a wiper fluid or?
We're gonna have to go.
Okay, so as I was saying, I think the most important thing
Their minivan's leaking oil, that's for sure, and it smells awful, like it's burning
the
oil.
new
Like,
generation
Oil.
is the fact that we don't have enough modern stuff for them to do. They're not intrigued. They're not being enticed. Not like in a weird way, just like they're not excited to go do something because it's the same old, same old. You got to change it up a little bit every now and then.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right.
What
I
about
knew
the adults
this
that
one
can't
person-
take any more information in their minds?
Huh?
Like, what about the adults that can't take any more information in their minds, and their minds are just completely fucked?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you mean by that?
Well, some
Could be
adults
like
can't
that.
take any
Alright.
more information because of this generation that.
All right, I think I'm gonna like go to like
You're saying,
another.
like, they're sick of the generation?
I'm gonna go to
Yeah, like they're
another.
low in the
call.
like they're getting late to the.
Yeah, this is, like,
generation,
getting
they came in late.
Seriously,
You know what I mean?
Okay, so the
annoying
reason I think
stuff.
that's a thing is because
like
people like that, I'll just say it in the lightest term possible, is they come late to a, let's say a fad, I'll just use that word,
Alright.
and they realize how different
So it doesn't
our
get
generation is
in
from
the
theirs. That's why that
students.
happens. It's kind of like a